When people ask me, how do you know God exists? My simple answer is, because he said so. I believe God is real the same way I believe my friends are real, but also the person I meet at the supermarket because I've met them. Same with God. It's a bit like one Thursday I was at our church building and an older guy turned up out of the blue and was just wandering around our property, looking around our church building. And I went to speak to him and figure out why he was just walking all over the place. And it turned out he was the man who had built this church. He was the guy who had made it 50 years ago. Now, I knew someone had built it, of course, that's obvious. But when he turned up, I got to meet him and meet his wife, who was reluctantly being dragged all around Sydney to look at the places that he'd built decades ago. But he went from someone who I knew in theory existed to someone I knew. It's similar with God. We look at the world and it's amazing. The intricacy and the beauty of creation, even just the fact that life exists and there is love and there is family and connection. Where did all this come from? Someone has to have made and designed and created all this. I know the Big Bang Theory, which is basically nothing times no one equals everything. But the world, someone has to have made it. Just like the building must have a builder, creation must have a creator. So when God speaks, when Jesus comes into the world and says, I made all this, then he moves from being someone we know exists in theory, a creator, to being someone we know personally. And that's a big claim, isn't it? But Jesus backed it up with power that only the one who made and rules the world could have. He calms storms with a word. He walks on water, and at a wedding feast that's run out of wine, he turns ordinary water into the best wine they've ever tasted instantly. He controls creation. The reason he came into the world is so that we could know the one who made everything. We can know the one who made us.